Hi there, Virgo. So we start off with the Temperance card, which I think is kind of funny because this is all about, okay, calm down, keep in balance. You can't, now that you've found Zumba, you can't do Zumba, 24 hours a day, Jen. Just calm down. Not that I do Zumba. Um, Not that there's anything wrong with Zumba, but I would look ridiculous, I'm pretty sure, doing Zumba. But I should try it before I say I would never do it. Um, just like be sure whatever you're excited about, if it's a relationship, okay, and I do see some cards that are saying that potentially. Um, just, breathe. Remember, you have other parts of your life that'll need attention, other friends, family. Don't be one of those people that meets someone and drops everyone because they become so obsessed with whatever new person they're seeing. Just try to keep things in perspective is all this is saying. Don't go out and spend tons of money on it either. Don't, if you decide, you're going to do yoga, that's awesome, but you don't need to go to Lululemon and drop $400 either. Just try to maintain. The Four of Wands is a lovely card. It's a card about milestones in life. It's known as the marriage card. It's solid foundations. So whatever you are excited about, it's solid. It's a good idea. It's based in good thinking, good intentions, and it's inspired on some level. So a very positive card. Some people could be getting married. Some people could be obsessed with planning their wedding. Are there any bridezillas out there? Some people could, maybe people were planning to ask other people to marry them. The holidays are often a time when that happens. Anything like that. You will need to let something else go in order to bring this new passion in. So this is the Temperance card. You may need to put things down to lighten your load. Really look at your priorities. Okay, if this is really what I'm after, what I'm into, what I'm most interested in, you can't necessarily do it all. And so you may have to make sure you don't get too overburdened trying to do everything. And put some things down, put everything down for a second, and then just pick up the essentials that are meaningful to you. Delegate to other people. What's he doing here? Is he like... I can't tell if he's like on the ground looking for something or if the wands have weighed him down, so he's like steadying himself on the ground. But it's about being over. You're going to need to prioritize, okay? And here's this new idea. Here's this new this is love. This is a new job for some of you. But it's really something that you're excited about, you're passionate about, you're motivated. There's a lot of enthusiasm. It's something that may not even necessarily feel like work, at least at the beginning. It's not even going to feel like work because you're so into it. You're so excited about it. This is the spark, that starts the fire. Now you have a couple change cards in here. So this is the center card, the Knight of Swords, and the Knights bring about change because there's so much power in whatever suit they're in. This is in Swords, which is your thoughts, your mind. And so there's been a change in your thinking, perception, perspective, and it doesn't even have to be a large adjustment, but this adjustment in how you view the world, how you see things, how you think about things, is going to have a profound impact because you're really storming it very enthusiastically in a new direction in some area of your life. And it's come about. So how can these changes come about? Well, you could just see a story on Facebook and it could just hit you the right way and shift something in you. So you're like, I'm interested in helping out that charity, or I'm interested in that type of job, or I'm going to get healthy and start that type of regimen or something like that. You could have found out that someone you knew was in a car accident and they're in critical condition. They're okay, but you're like, oh my God, at any time something could happen. Am I living my life? Or am I just, is life living me is kind of how I look at it. Or am I living my life the way I want to? Life's too short. You never know. You never know how long you have. And so anything like that can sort of trigger this shift in you where you're like, what the hell am I waiting for? What the F am I doing here? I need to get going. Life is passing me by. What do I want? What am I inspired to do? What matters to me? And she comes along and just cuts away all. She's right near this this 10 of Wands. So she comes along and cuts away all the stuff that's not necessary. Simplifying things, just focusing on the core important things of your life, the things that really bring meaning to your life and that are truly important, that you truly want to prioritize. She's going to help cut away all that stuff. She's going to help you say no. And then what's that saying? No is a complete sentence. No. You can add a thank you if you just can't say no. No, thank you. That's it. That's all you need to say. Or, I can no longer, I've had to reorganize, prioritize things, and I'm no longer able to do this, but thank you for the opportunity to have been participating so far until now. And here's the honeymoon card, is what I call it. This is that energy of passion, of wands, where you're just so into things. And so when you get that rush of this energy, think of a fire just taking off. Everything's so intense. Now it's difficult to maintain that level. That's why I call it the honeymoon period card. But it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to fizzle out and the fire is going to completely die out and go away. It just means it may change over time. And we have the Queen over here, so she may water it down. She may temper it down a little bit, which is okay. You have these two queens. I think you had similar queens in another. You have three queens because we have the Queen of Wands. So the moon's coming up. We have the new moon. What new things do you want to start? So first you're going to have to cut away to make space and time for it, and make sure it's something your heart's really into and that you really care about and that you're going to want to nurture and bring into this world. Then we have this Eight of Swords. And so what this is telling me is that you've had this epiphany. You're simplifying things and really organizing your life to move forward with this new project, this new job, this new relationship, this new milestone in your life, this new idea. And then all of a sudden your doubts creep in, like, Doubts always do. And your ego gets involved, or you listen to that one negative friend, and for whatever reason, though, everyone else is positive and you're excited about it, the one little nagging doubt, and you come to a grinding halt. So this card is here just to say that it is possible. Whatever all this energy and excitement is, don't self-sabotage. So that's all it is just just a friendly reminder. When you start to have that doubts, call up your Queen of Wands friend again. You have all these supportive energies here to help nurture you during this time. That's what the feminine energy, they nurture. You have this, it's interesting, you have this crazy powerful night energy, but it's tempered by all this beautiful feminine nurturing energy as well. I think it is going to bring a nice balance. You just have to make sure you believe in yourself and don't get too caught up in your head. So one of the main things you're going to have to unburden yourself with, unburden and cut away, is your own self-doubt and those negative patterns that hold ourselves back from truly living the life we want to live. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a lovely week. It's an exciting one, that's for sure. Lots of exciting, positive energy and a very supportive atmosphere. So thanks, guys. Have a great week. Bye.